and Yangs, I see you too only in the chat, so if I miss out on some of you today, I don't know what's wrong here. My feed doesn't really, don't know. I don't know what's wrong. So Yangs, thank you very much. Thank you, appreciate it. And Ricky, thank you very much for cheering, my dear Ricky. Thank you. So, let me add a little bit darker. Life is definitely a struggle, you're completely right. Ali Ranting. I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe, we should have some time off and feel like, it's easier, but I feel like that just never happens. I really hate to be negative, so it's kind of like currently I'm trying to go back into video filming because I really would like to get back into it. Because of that I have difficulty to focus on my Twitch so much, so I feel like the last streams are a little bit they feel a little bit off, and they have like less innovative streams, and we didn't do so much interesting things. But for now I'm going to focus a little bit more on my channel. I'm still going to stream regularly like always, but the streams I feel like are a little bit not the main mental focus for me right now, and I feel you can probably a little bit feel it. But we're gonna go back there too. It's just step by step. As soon as I have everything right with my main channel, I will be hopefully able to spend more mental space for Twitch too. I mean, I'm still trying to do them well, but it's like we don't have like anything, like out of the ordinary. They're more like very usual kind of streams. Yeah, and here there, she's sleeping. So let's think. Let's just set up the first goal. Jasmin, thank you. Danke schön für den geschenkten Saft, Jasmin. Williams, thank you for 3 months of support. I appreciate it. Tamasta Williams, thank you for 3 months. Спасибо за поддержку, дорогой Димочка, очень приятно. Спасибо. And Komaru, danke dir. Danke, danke, danke. Komaru. Komaru, 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 Komaru. Nerdy, I know it's you. I don't think Lyubachka would say that. She's pretty annoyed at me right now for streaming here instead of spending the time together. Yeah, see, you can tell she's a little bit annoyed. Ты моя хорошая, обижаю я тебя, да? Не даю тебе наверху спать, нельзя, потому что ты там хамила, да? Ты хамила наверху, да. Я тебя хотела там оставить за главную, а ты начала хамить, да? Хамить начала, да. So. She doesn't sleep much during the day, more like playing around and stuff. She's sleeping usually at night. So and Chris, thank you very much for 2 months of support. Chris Vienna, thank you, my dear. Blue, thank you so much for 17 months. Glenn. Thank you, my dear Glenn. Thank you very much for your sweet word. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, the first trigger goal. What should we do? Trent, thank you so much. Trent, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Glenn. I try to keep it in mind. So thank you very much, Justin, to you too. Now, let's make a goal. Okay, breathing exercise is going to be number 1. There's not much in that kit, so no. Follow instructions is going to be number 2, and treating your headache is going to be number 3. So, let's see. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. we're just going to start very easy today. We are going to start by Ignacio, thank you very much for cheering. I appreciate it. And Tavares, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the ASMR. Thank you for your sweet words. Appreciate it. So, we are going to start by just focusing on the sound. Nothing more. I want you to pay very close attention to the way it moves around. So now we'll come closer and carefully, lovingly brush and brush all your worries away. Just brush all your worries away. Brush all your worries away. Brush all your worries again. Дизмораль. Мне кажется, вежливый просто напросто уйти без комментария. Я так всегда делаю. Я ни разу в своей жизни никому не написала: сегодня ты страшная, поэтому смотреть не буду. Пишу тебе, чтобы ты знала. Но кто так делает? Надо немножко вежливее быть. Даже в интернете. И думают, раз это интернет, значит можно. Тойфельен. Dirty Devil, thank you so much. Thank you. Тойфельен, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Тойфельен, 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 Тойфельен. Thank you very much. I think you've probably watched the call, you just can't see it yet, but I pretty much assume it. Thank you very much, my dear. Let me start by have reached follow my instructions for us. Nephilim, that's what I'm planning, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work out. I'm trying. I feel like I should disable the chat today. I don't know. I feel like it's a bad idea to follow the chat today. I'm really not. I don't know. It's just really not my day. And you know, this. Imagine you'd be like really feeling off a day, and then you go online and you catch all the time people complaining about something, and you're like, oh, I have to hold it in right now. Like, I don't, like, usually I'm like, you know, zen, relax, it's okay, it's the internet. But then sometimes you're like, why do you have to say that right now? Like, what's wrong with you? Why do you do that? Today's like a day like that. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be a kind of streamer that is kind of like negative, and I don't want to be like, I don't interact and whatever. But no, some days it's like you can't always be perfectly ready for everything that comes your way. So I just feel like I better tell you what's going on right now, so you don't feel like that I'm off, because just, you know, I think it's better for you to know that, you know, that I'm feeling a little bit off today, and then you're gonna be maybe okay with if I don't react the way I would usually do. So we wanted to do follow my instructions right now, and a sub only doesn't solve anything at all. So when subs notice that they have the probability to say everything they want, believe me, that is where you get the most complainings. But what they do, they're smart about it. They're hiding it. They're acting like, oh, that wasn't really, no, I was just, you know, that doesn't always work. Sometimes, like, you know, most are great, but there are some individuals that are gonna use the opportunity to do more harm than good. I'm quite experienced with that. So it's not even about complaint, like, it's not even about videos. There are other stuff that I've seen today in the chat, and I'm like, oh, stop it. Not today. So I'm going to what's wrong with why does it that? I feel like if I was a male streamer, I could just be super rude and everyone be like, he's the king. But as a woman, like, she's a bitch, she's a bad girl, we don't like her. So as a woman, you can't really, like, you as a woman, you're only allowed to have positive emotions. You're not allowed to have negative emotions. And yeah, so we are going to have follow my instructions, and I will be giving you instructions, and no matter what it is, like today, it doesn't even matter if you want to do it or not. I'm giving you instructions, no matter how stupid they are, you're doing it, and it's going to relax you. So I want you to sit down like myself. If you're lying down, just sit up. If you're standing up, sit down. If you're walking around, stop it. If you were cleaning your room, or, you know, making food, or whatever you are doing, stop it and sit down with me right now. I don't care if you want to or not. Sit down. Okay. Sit down. Okay, so today you're going to follow all of my instructions, and to start off, I want you to just breathe in and out. few times where you really focus on your own breathing. Very good. Good. Now I want you to focus on your back. Keep your shoulders straight. Keep your shoulders straight. So usually when I want you to relax, I'm telling you lay down however feels comfortable for you, but not today. Today I want you to sit pretty straight. You're allowed to lean back or something, but actually I don't want you to do that. So if you don't really have to lean back, sit straight. Try to have, like, imagine it would be going like a stick line from your head down your neck through spine to bottom. And really try to notice, is there anywhere in your body, your spine, that it has like a bad shape? You know, maybe you're sitting a little bit like this, or a little bit like that, like whatever. Try to really find the straight line in your body. Now your arms, your hands, I want you that you put them like this next to you. Or you can put them down like that, like that. Good. Now breathe again. In. Out. Now I want you to close your eyes and keep on sitting like this. You may notice that you're starting to get tired at some point. You may notice that your body wants to relax into a more sluggish kind of posture. But throughout this whole follow my instructions session, I want you to focus on sitting straight up. And when you get tired, go through it and focus on your own world, because your world is stronger than your body. And feeling this is going to give you a new sense of strength and inner freedom. Now as you're sitting straight up like this, you're feeling that there's building a connection between yourself and the bottom that you're sitting on, maybe it's a floor, bed, and then up from your head into the space, right? Into the space in your room, and even higher to the universe. This connection, you can imagine it, there's like a circle, and you're the starting and the ending point of it. Starting and ending point. Energy is entering your body from underneath, like water. Imagine, if you were full of stones, right? The water could go into your body and out from your head, And while happening so the stones would get cleaned, right? Like water flowing through you. Water would be flowing through you. And now I want you to imagine that there's energy going into you from the bottom. This earthly kind of energy, something like your home, right? Something very familiar to you. Something that's always giving you strength. It's going into your body, and like water, it's cleaning your inner organs. It's going up your body. Remember sitting straight up. Notice your back. Notice your shoulders. And feel the energy flowing up your body, around all of your organs, cleaning them, taking any negative, like if there's some like disease, it's just cleaning it out of your organs, like if there was dirt from like around stones and water is taking it all away. So this energy is cleaning all your inner organs. Now, it sounds like this. I want you to focus on the sound. That's the sound how you clean deep down. Yeah, you're cleaning up. Okay. Now I want you to breathe in and out. Very long. As you breathe out, you are breathing out all this illness that you may have gathered anywhere in your body. And the universe is taking it, cleaning it, giving it back to earth so it can fulfill the circle. Now if you have any pain or any worries, breathe in and feel how it flows out of your body as you breathe out. Breathe out. Okay. Now I want you to open up your eyes again and hold up your hand like this and towards to me. Okay, so it's located in this area, just in front of the screen. Okay. Now I'm going to scan down your hand. Scan down your hand. Scan up your hand. Scan up your hand. Scan down. Good. Now get your hand down. Hold up the other hand like this. Hold up both of your hands, just like so. I'm going to go closer. I'm cleaning them in a way that you can let out negative emotions, just negative energy, anything that's bothering you out your hands. Okay, now put your hands down like this next to your body. Close your eyes and imagine how you're removing all your negative emotions through your hands. And focus on your spine still being straight, your shoulders, your head, your whole posture. And then let your awareness go down your arms into your hands. You may feel a little bit of tingling in your hands. How do your hands feel like right now? Do you pay attention to the way your palms feel? To the way your fingertips feel? Now imagine that your hands are completely open. They are open and they allow you to remove all the stress just by flowing out. And again, you breathe in and you breathe out. You breathe in, you breathe in out, and through your breath and through your hands you're giving away all the negative energy. Now keep on sitting like this. Don't change anything at all. Don't change anything. Don't change anything. And I'm going to touch your head like this. Please put your head to the side. Put your head to the other side. Keep on sitting straight with your whole body. It's only your head that is moving while you're still. You're still breathing. All the negative energy is removing from your body. Good. Now I want you to lift your hands up again like this. Hold them closer and hold your hands like that. Hold them down like this. and down again. Okay. Your hand like this. Forward, backward, and relax. I can go back to the whatever is more comfortable for you. I hope it wasn't too hard on you to sit like this. And thank you for your attention. I hope you were able to get rid of a little bit of negative energy, negative thoughts, negative feelings, whatever was bothering you, just like really pain, whatever it was. I hope that was helpful to remove it. Okay, let's set up the next goal. Идите, моя красавица. Okay, microphone brushing is going to be number 1. And моя собачка. Красавица. Проверь тебе тут. Так, молодец. Что такое критичный взгляд? Russian trigger word is going to be number 2, and follow the light is going to be number 3. I sound like Black Widow, or do you look like Black Widow? I have no idea how that too, to be honest, but it sounds dangerous. Sounds like something from a horror movie. But I think I get it often that I look like a horror movie character. Samara too. From the comic book, right? I also thought, but there's also a horror movie with Black Widow and the comic book character. So, haven't watched the Avengers. I'm not so much into this kind of movies, I think. That's probably a bad thing to say. Many people are like, unfollow. Unfollow, what did you say? Unfollow. Okay. Let's want you to follow my finger. And then follow this finger. Follow this finger. been currently rewatching quite a few times actually all three Matrix movies, and I'm really looking forward for the one that was supposed to come out now, but I think they postponed it to the end of the year. So yeah. And then a few other movies too that go like in a similar direction. No, 2 and 3 are good too. Everyone is like 2 and 3 are not good, but I disagree. I think they're good too. The third one has a lot of moments that are like I'm not such a big fan of this whole like like Star Wars kind of looking scenarios, this with space, and I mean it's down the earth, it's not in the space, but it looks very similar, like where the inspiration come from. Yeah, but I still like it. Like I still generally I like all three movies, and I don't know why so many people like 2 and 3 aren't good. Yeah, they fit in. Из последних я актуальные фильмы почти не смотрю. Более старые фильмы, мне кажется, смотрю из актуальных, мне редко что нравится, поэтому просто лень. Я уверена, что сейчас тоже хорошие снимают, но лень смотреть все вот так, что большинство мне не нравится. Yeah, the first one is epic. I think that's probably the best movie that's been done in like this ever since there is television. So I don't think Keanu Reeves in the chat. I think Keanu Reeves is way too busy. So Architector, yes, he does. The architect, he definitely does watch everything. There is no doubt in that one. He's watching. So, what do I want to do? 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 I want to give you a ball. I want to give you a pill, one of those pills, to help you relax. I want to give you one of those to help you relax. Actually planning to make a Matrix ASMR but it will take a while until I can do it. Нет, таблеток там как раз таки не будет. Open up your mouth. Good. And just going to close this one again. So please focus on the taste. Put that to the side. Now my internet is shaky, maybe. Last time we did have issues. Okay, now I'm going to brush you. Brush your hair to help you relax. I want you to focus on the sound. And relax. Okay. How are you doing right now? 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 Now next, I need to help you relax a little bit more. So I'm going to take this tool. It's special. Так. 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 Look the way it you see the relaxing movement. Relax. let yourself be hypnotized. This movement. That. Relax. Relax. I'm going to go behind your head. And then here as well. I try my best to take care of you. I want you to feel good and comfortable right now. And this side as well. Oh, that was too loud. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to use it like this. Like this. To stroke your hair with it a little bit. And here too. And just pat your hair a little bit. Okay. 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 And here. Good. And the other side. Just to help you relax. And from this side again. And one more time. Okay. I hope you like a treatment like this. It's kind of a vibrating movement. Just like this, and then that. Good. One more time. Taking them like this. And put that to the side. And next we are going to have думаю, хорошая. Мечтаешь о конце стрима, да? Мечтаешь о том, чтобы его закончить. Сама закончишь, когда надоест. Isn't she cute here? Лялечка спит. Что такое? Что за взгляд? Что за взгляд, хорошая моя? Ой. Anonymous gifter, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Anonymous gifter, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, my dear. Anonymous gifter. Thank you, appreciate it. And also, Niels, thank you for 4 months of support. Thank you, Niels. I am Lama. Why Lama? What was your name? I believe that you would like to have a Shiba of your own. They're incredibly cute, aren't they? Look at this. Look at this little baby. Look at her. So cute. Everyone wants a Shiba. They are adorable. But they're hard to find. At least hard to find a responsible breeder. And they're like almost never in rescues because it's a very popular breed. So in rescues, and not even so popular. They're more popular breeds, like even golden retrievers are more popular, but they're more rare. So that is why you barely find them in rescues or shelters. Like this, almost impossible. I think it's impossible to find one in a shelter. They're Komaru, danke dir für den Cheer. Komaru. My breeder has very long, like she has waiting lines, so I had to wait. So I think my breeder doesn't need my advertisement. I think she's busy as it is. Another drawing streams, explanations. I'll think about that. Block cage, thank you very much for the cheer. Finally, when I was looking up what dog breed to get, like what breed would fit best for like the lifestyle that I have, where like not fit into my lifestyle, but where I feel like I am capable of like adjusting my lifestyle to the needs of the dog. I didn't know any Shibas, like I didn't know anything, like I hadn't followed any like meme pages at that time, so I didn't even know the breed. And then there was a big list with different Shibas with different dogs, dog breeds, and I was like, which one would fit? I had like big was not okay because of the small apartment, but I don't like small dogs. Like I like bigger dogs, so it was, and I like dogs that don't bark at home because neighbors, like you can have a barky dog. And obviously I like dogs that look natural, like I like dogs that look like they're not changed much by human, right? And then I saw the Shiba face and I was like, this dog, who is that? And then I looked up and everything was perfect. Oh, I like pugs. When I'm saying I don't like overbred dogs, but pugs are so cute, and I hate that they're so overbred, but I've heard that they changing things around and they're gonna get longer snouts again, and that's great. But I like pugs, they're so sweet. It's impossible not to love them. They're so cute. Yeah, but I would not want to have one myself because, as I said, it's just too far away from nature. I like because Shibas, they exist in that shape like you know them today for about like 10,000 years. So they belong to the 5th groups of dogs, which is aborigine dogs. And for example, huskies or Samoyeds belong also to that group, and I mean like Spitz type of dogs belong to that group. And it's basically dogs that are, pretty natural still. Yeah, I think it's very important to inform yourself on the breed that you're getting, on any breed, like on all breeds first, to even be able to choose a breed. But I don't know, like, thank you very much, Nelson. I'm glad you like this kind of ASMR, because I think most people don't like it, so I'm glad you do. Yeah, just talking about my dog. I could talk about her like the whole stream, I wouldn't mind. My second choice would have been, like, I've always liked huskies, but huskies are, well, they're insane, they're crazy. So maybe a Samoyed, but it's probably a little too warm for them in Germany. Winter is fine, summer is hot. There is another breed, another Japanese breed, they're called Hokkaido. They're like Shibas, but bigger, and maybe a Hokkaido, but they are more active dogs. So Shibas are active too, but Hokkaidos are even more active, and there's just one point where I'm like, not too active, please. Yes, Husky Shibas actually need very much discipline too, but she doesn't get much discipline, so I hope it's still gonna work out. She doesn't have any aggression, she doesn't have anxieties, she's actually pretty brave, and so I'm not doing too bad, but I'm also not best at dog training. Yeah, and what dog breed? I like shepherds, German shepherds, but they have they also, I think, not so good for an apartment. And yeah, what kind of breeds? I'm actually pretty, like, mostly I like 5th group dogs, but then of course I like pugs because they're just cute and lovely. Even in Sweden, the dog hates summertimes, yes. Samoyeds it's a Russian breed. For everyone who doesn't know, so Samoyeds are like big dogs. They're much bigger than her. They're big dogs. They have a lot of fur. They're very smiley. It's a Russian breed. They are a little bit like husky, but more fur. And they are incredibly lovely characters. Like, for example, perfect family dog, perfect companion dog. But they are, it's hot, like, with a fur like this. And in Germany we have like 30-40 Celsius, like, it's too hot. So I don't know, it's difficult. I mean, probably better not. Yeah, that's true. A dog doesn't need a big apartment. A dog needs the attention and enough walks. That's true. Like even with her, I'm trying to have either either we have a lot of walks every day because she's still young and she needs that. But then we have either one long walk where I'm like 2 hours or maybe like 2.5 hours and she can walk, like run around with other dogs, or I'm visiting my mama and there's another dog and they play non-stop, and then that's also enough like, you know, bodily physical exercise for her. And sometimes there are like days where I have only small walks and no big walk, but I notice that doesn't, like, I can't do that very often. She doesn't like that. Then I feel like a terrible person for, you know, being like, hey, I want to work on a video today, please let me work, and she's like, no, I'm a puppy, no. So yeah, every dog needs much attention, not only big dogs. If she recognizes the word for walk, she doesn't care so much for walks actually. So like she wants me to do that, but when I'm like гулять, I always put Russian to her, she doesn't really react. Гулять? Гулять. See? She doesn't really care. Будешь? Будешь вкусняшку? And that word she likes more. Do you want something like food? That's what she replies to. But гулять is more like when she needs out. She's like, oh, I need out. I'm like, гулять. And she's like, yes, you got it right. What does she react to? Like, normally, when we are upstairs and I'm lying under a blanket, I have a blanket here, and then I'm like, come here, go here, and then she walks over and lays down here, and then she sleeps on my legs. So that's something that she does. But right now she wouldn't. Хочешь тут спать? Хочешь тут? Нет. Ну ладно, все. Спи, маленькая, спи. I'm annoying her. Иван любит гулять, да. Иван гулять сразу. Что гулять? Иван очень любит гулять. So, yeah, she is like a princess. She definitely is. Wow, Vachika, you have an amazing Aussie. I think Aussies have an amazing character, don't they? They're like a little bit like golden retrievers, but calmer, I think. Like more like grown-ups. Like actual grown-ups. Because golden retrievers, they're like always like... and very smart, yes. I have 2 Aussies here in my city that, you know, friends of her. They are great dogs, and they're beautiful. All dogs are beautiful. I feel like ever since I have a dog, I find dogs even more beautiful. Like in the past, there were certain breeds of dogs where I'm like, why would people breed something like this? Like, why do you even want to own something like you feel sorry for the dog? But once you have your own dog, you look at all those weird looking dogs and you're like, oh, so cute. They're dogs too, you know? Even if you can't see their eyes. But they have eyes and they see you. Yeah, so ever since you have a dog, everything is different. People think you're crazy, but you're like, my dog is the best. So... yes, dogs do require much more care, but what I found for myself personally, you think to yourself, oh my god, that's gonna be so annoying, but it's not so bad. I mean, sometimes it is, like, there are moments where you're like, oh, I don't want to, but it's okay. I think the German Shepherds, they are smart, but the reason that they're easy to train is not because they're smart, but because they are, please pleasing dog breeds, that they want to please a human being. For example, Shibas, they're also very smart dogs, but they don't care about pleasing people. They don't care if you're happy. They really honestly don't care. They don't ever feel guilty, they don't ever feel bad. They don't care. And so they don't learn so well. But they're dogs that you can train them just by giving like praise. Like she doesn't care for praise at all. It has to be either play or food. Oh, she must have a lot of loving emotions. Nah, they are very lovely. They just don't care for pleasing you. It's more like companionship. It's like, you know, when you work with someone or live with someone, you know, they always want it to be a relationship where you give and take, right? So imagine you'd live with someone and you have to give and give and give and give and want to please the other person, and the other person like, well done. You'd feel like, that's not kind of fair. And she must have like that. No, I'm not gonna do that. While someone like a shepherd, they're like, you're human, I'm going to die for you. That's not about Shibas. Though they can be very protective, Shibas. Yeah, I think it's generally like when you have a more like Shibas, from all dogs, they are in the DNA the closest to a wolf, and it's a different kind of relationship, right? So you have more like, you know, companion than the dog that serves you. So there is a difference. Yes, very independent. And it's difficult. Like, I'm trying to train her not to do certain things, but it's like, okay. But I turn around, like for example, I'm editing, and then I look and she's doing it, and I told her not to, and I'm like, no, and then she goes away, I'm editing, and she looks like, as soon as I'm distracted, she's like, you're distracted, I know. So you distracted means, okay, I can't do that. So some things are difficult, and I had a time where she would always run away when I have to pick her up, but I think, she will still sometimes run away, but it's gotten better. Joker. Es hört sich so an, als wenn du die meisten Hunde magst, was sehr gut ist. Ich mag auch all diese Hunde. Alle toll. Welche Hunde mag ich nicht? Ist nicht mehr, also es ist nicht so, dass ich manche Hunde nicht mag, sondern so, dass mir manche Hunde, dass sie mir mehr leid tun, als dass ich sie mag. So, ich gucke die an, zum Beispiel Chihuahuas. Ich habe mal eine Frau gesehen mit 5 Chihuahuas. Und jeder Chihuahua war ungefähr so. Und die hatten so Pfötchen, die waren so dünner als mein Finger. Und so ganz, ganz komisch, so krumm. Und dann waren das 5 und die sind so gelaufen. Und die sind so gelaufen, als wenn sie vor allem Angst haben. Und ich dachte mir, was ist das für eine Existenz? Stell dir mal vor, du bist so groß. Und du möchtest mit anderen Hunden spielen, aber die meisten Hunde werden sich einfach aus Versehen umbringen. Du kannst mit anderen Hunden gar nicht spielen. Wenn du ausgehst, musst du einfach vor allen Angst haben. Das ist ein schreckliches Leben. Also ist einfach, keine Ahnung, wenn das dein Hund ist, du denkst dir einfach nur, armes Ding, like, du hast den ganzen Tag Herzschmerz für den Hund. Ich möchte etwas Robusteres. Chihuahuas are very much aware of their size. They're very much aware. That's why they bark so much sometimes. They are most of the time very anxious dogs. Not all of them. Sometimes they can be trained very well and they're great. But very often Chihuahua owners feel like they don't, like, you know, they spoil their dogs and they don't train them, because small dog, why would you train? And then Chihuahuas grow up very insecure, and that is terrible. Like, they have to bark and to even attack in order to, like, they feel like in order to survive. I'm sorry for that. It's not my breed. Yeah, Chihuahuas don't really fight that because I think you see a brave dog when the dog is not afraid non-stop. Like for example, she almost never barks. Sometimes you see like she's careful, but then she's fine. And like the bigger the dog, the calmer they are. I think, you know, self-confident dogs is a very calm dog. And I've seen Chihuahuas on Instagram. They're both very smart, like insanely smart and well behaved. So they are great Chihuahuas as well. Yeah, the puppy. Then, like, how do you mean that? Is it you got? Did you have to give your puppy away? Ja, ich habe letztens einen Mops getroffen, der hatte schon eine Operation gehabt, damit er besser atmen kann. Da konnte man noch nicht so gut. Das tut einem schon leid. Не, на улицу с ней хожу. На улицу. Часто очень. Brushing. Let me take this one and I'll take it. You don't want to hear any dog talk anymore? Another mess. Thank you so much. Ja, es ist auf jeden Fall eine Erziehungssache. Man muss gerade kleinen Hunden beibringen, dass sie in Sicherheit sind, aber auch, dass sie ruhig auf sich selbst, also dass sie nicht sich in einem Besitzer verstecken müssen. Also wenn man jedes Mal, wenn irgendwie Hunde ankommen und sofort auf den Arm nimmt und so, dann lernen sie so, dass die Welt gefährlich ist, obwohl sie das vielleicht gar nicht ist. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the community. Justin, thank you very much for the cheer. Thank you. Mickey James, thank you for 4 months of support. Mickey James, thank you. And Stampy Pants, thank you for 5 months. The feed doesn't end. Stampy Pants, thank you very much for 5 months. And Marty, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Marty. Jacob, thank you so much for 16 months of support, dear Jacob. Thank Так. Так. Thank you, my dear Teufelchen. Так, Teufelchen. Hope you're doing well today. Having a nice weekend. Так, let me check here a little bit. There a little bit. Komaru, danke dir für die 50. Komaru, danke dir für die 5. Für die 5. Für die 5 gibt es ab. Komaru. 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 Ich hoffe, du hast einen schönen Abend heute. Ist ja langsam spät. Ist ja schon 1 Uhr nachts. Ich hoffe, du bist gesund. Ich hoffe, du überstehst die schweren Zeiten gut. Komaru. And down call. Thank you very much for your sweet words. I appreciate it. Relax, my dear. Relax. Relax. Komaru. Danke dir. Entspanne dich. Du bist der Beste. Nochmal. Danke dir. Dankeschön. Du bist verrückt. Dankeschön. Entspanne dich jetzt. Alles ist gut. Alles ist gut. Es ist Zeit zu entspannen, mein lieber Komodo. Schließe deine Äuglein. Öffne deine Öhrchen. Weißt du, wie man die Ohren öffnet? Indem man anfängt, aufmerksam zu lauschen. Jedes einzelne Geräusch. Man erlebt es mit all seinen Sinnen. Man fühlt so wirklich, wie offen die Ohren sind. Tag. Okay. Danke dir vielmals für die Unterstützung, lieber Komaru. Freut mich, dass dein Abend angenehm ist. Danke. Ich hoffe, dass du jetzt... Warte, ich mache mal ein kleines... Лапки моешь или подушку моешь? Лапки. И все-таки подушку. Лялечка, Любочка. И твоя красавица, да? Что? Тебе уже надоело тут? Да? The uncle, yes, she does, but not all of the night. She will sleep like somewhere in the corner of the bed or something, and then she will come over and look at me like, and I'll like lay down, and then she sleeps like here, like this on my leg, and then I can't move, because if I move, then I'm going back. So yeah. Лепочка, Лепочка, смотри сюда. Смотри в камеру. Ты моя красавица. Ты моя красавица, любимая. Любимая собака. Oh, look how sweet she is. I'm sometimes wondering, like, does everyone look at her and just like, oh my god, she's so sweet, or is it just me because she's my dog and I love her so much? Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe she's so perfect. I feel like that's she and Ivan has such an energy, like you want to just hug him and he's like and like yes exactly. She's always like grumpy. Ivan is grumpy sometimes, like don't hug me right now, grump. I'm like hugging him even more. I love it when he's grumpy. So так, Комару, danke mein Lieber. Кимочка, спасибо большое за комплимент. Спасибо. Помада сегодня не всем понравилась. А тут я была злая. Гром. Обижала бедных зрителей. Спасибо большое, Димочка, спасибо. Так, Glenn. Note to the community. When it's our turn to relax and cheer up, I'll just talk about dogs. Well, yes, that is definitely a nice thing for me to do, but I know that not everybody wants to listen about dogs. But yeah. Just ask me about dogs and act as if you're interested. Ask me about her and act as if you're interested. Да ты моя красавица, давай. Ай ты, вот какая ты красавица. Умница. Ты моя собачка. No, I can't do heartbeat sounds. The microphone is upstairs. So, and Lumpy, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the community. And Chris, thank you very much for sharing. That's so sweet of you, Chris. I'm still not really doing my trigger goal. That was not nice. That was not nice. So, John, thank you very much for sharing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's very generous of you, dear John. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, my dear John. No, not okay. I did not like the sneeze into my head. That doesn't feel good. And Chris, I got distracted by my almost sneeze. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Thank you, Chris. Lamakia. Kind Lamakia, thank you very, very much for the support. Kind. Shodan. Shodan, don't replace my human moderators. Don't. Dear Shodan. Лялечка, веди себя хорошо, не заканчивай стрим, ложись спать. Это можно. Не будешь? So, Wester, thank you very much for 17 months of support. Wester. Что ты там делаешь? Давай, ложись. Молодец. Красавица. Ты моя собачка. Красивая. What's the cutest on her? I think it's her cute eyebrows. See those white dots? Aren't they cute? Or is it her cheeks? Or is it her nose? Or is it her ears? Or is it her paws? Those here. Those are insanely cute. I mean, look at this. Look at this pal. Look at it. Рычажок. Что это я такое делаю с твоей лапой? Нос такой собака. I'm mean, am I not? Eyebrows were not drawn on. She had like those black hairs. They get that sometimes when they shed the first time in life. Like she shouldn't get that again. But you know, it's because when you part the fur on her forehead, then inside, like the short undercoat on her forehead is dark. So Mr. Scrooge, thank you so much for the $5. Mr. Scrooge. You laugh watching me play with her? Well, that's my favorite kind of stream. I know everyone's like, like the kind of current going down and down and down, and everyone like slightly disappearing, but I love the stream so I can just play with her. I don't know what she's doing there. So, что ты там делаешь? Хватит, не надо так делать. Лялечку, не надо. Ляля. И кисточка не надо. Если я буду с тобой играть с кисточкой, давай мы уже вот так сделаем. Я дам тебе вот это. Смотри, что у меня есть. Что это? Тойфельхен, what dog breed do you have? Будешь вот это вот, смотри, что у меня есть. Because you said your dog stopped doing that too, but also a Shiba. Будешь звуки рта делать? Будешь звуки рта делать? Молодец. Давай. Husky mix. Oh, that must be pretty. Husky is always a nice mix with Husky and Hoyund. Don't know that one. No one's eating dogs like that in China. No one, no. People in China. Hound. Okay, hound. Okay. Yes, she sheds a lot too, but with Shibas they have this perfect way of shedding, so when they shed, their fur is so, like they have so much fur that it doesn't fall out, so it does not fly around. You can just brush it out, but it doesn't fly around. Like even her sleeping place, there's just barely any hair when she's shedding, and when she's not shedding, no hair at all. Like Shibas are the perfect dogs. Yeah, I guess with a husky you have a lot to do. How old is your dog? Oh, now I'm talking about dogs again, sorry. ASMR Darling has a Pomeranian Husky mix. I thought it was Klekai, Alaskan Klekai. It looks definitely like Alaskan Klekai. Didn't think it was a mix. But I know the highest Pomsky, right? This mix, it's Pomsky. 4 years. Okay, and the other one? All 10 years, okay. And what's the other one? Or is it Husky and... No. Now I don't know. Do you have a Husky and a Hound? Or do you have a Husky Hound mix and then another breed as well? Чем ты там занимаешься? Как бабушка маленькая. Не, она маленькая девочка. And Span, thank you very much for 4 months of support. I'm letting myself be distracted by the chat a lot today, I'm sorry. I haven't done that in a while, so sometimes I'm allowed to have a very distracted stream. The kitty is in the with my parents, the apartment. Okay. Husky is 10. Mix sound is 4. Okay. Husky is a breed that I was always wishing, like, one day I'm gonna have a husky. But then when I was about getting a dog, it was like, they're crazy. They shed and they need not too hot, but they're definitely like, they're crazy dogs. Like Shibas are like very good apartment dogs. Though if you read up on Shiba, the internet is gonna tell you don't get one, they are crazy, don't get a Shiba, but they lie. Like, at least in my personal experience, I don't regret getting a Shiba. Yes, Huskies have like the best attitude, they're so fun. They're so fun. But they're like little trolls, aren't they? They have those funny face expressions. So, sorry. We are going to have some brushing now, and I have got those. Well, first I'm going to use some perfume. Ivana's doing very well. I love the scent. Oh, what have I got? Ivan is sometimes a very grumpy boy, sometimes a very playful boy. He loves her. Like when I just got her and I would come visit, he would like first greet me and then run away with her. Now he ignores me. He waits for her to come in, makes a round around the apartment with her, then he comes back to me and greets me. I'm second now. She's the favorite now. Yeah, Лялечка, чем ты тут занимаешься? Что ты там? Что? Иди сюда. Что ты там? Иди сюда. Маленькая, чем ты там занимаешься? Иди привет скажи в камеру. Иди скажи в камеру привет. Привет скажи. Скажи привет, красавица. Лапочка. As you see, she's got some fluffy cheeks. Oh, I don't mind if you mention other YouTubers here. I'm not really. I don't. You can mention other ASMR artists. You can mention other YouTubers and whoever. Like I don't mind. As long as it's positive. I don't like nothing negative about other people. And yes, I know there are videos with dogs, and I actually want to do so because I imagine that's such a fun thing to do. So. Kamaru, danke dir. Dankeschön. Danke. Kamaru. Yeah, the eyebrows are gone. Doesn't look like Mickey Mouse anymore. Лялечка, покажи. Посмотри наверх. Лялечка, посмотри вот сюда. Вот сюда. Да, вот сюда. Так, сюда смотри. Ляля, ты моя собака. Очень моя девочка хорошая. Давай спи. Ложись спать, все. Спать. Давай, давай. Давай вот сюда. Ложись. Ложись. Лежать. Давай. Лежать. 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 Лежать is lay down. So, you're going to learn the dog commands in Russian, and I think you're going to be better than her very soon. Лежать is lay down. Сидеть is sit. Сидеть. Sit. Лежать, lay down. Ждать is wait. Нельзя is the most often used one is no, not allowed to. But she doesn't like нельзя. Ляля, нельзя. She's sleeping again. Не, все легла спать. Легла. По чуть-чуть привыкает к стримам. Так. So. Нет, нельзя, можно, Ляля, лежать можно. Любочка, можно. Вот, раз можно, тогда не буду. Ляля, нельзя лежать. Нельзя лежать. Мне тоже не работает. Думала, может быть, как-то по-русски психология наоборот. Мы какая-то психология. Ну, как минимум, легла. Да, легла. Молодец. So, обратная психология, вот. Сработала, опять легла. Yes, reverse psychology has worked because she's laid down again as I did it. Yeah, I know Gohan the Husky. Yes. I have not watched all of the videos on their channel, but I know it's a very, very sweet husky. I know that one. I wonder if the name is inspired on Dragon Ball. I would almost say it is. Ты что, Ля? Будешь тут лежать? Ложись. Давай, ложись. So, West, thank you very much for 17 months of support, my dear West. And Mr. Scrooge about to be already, Sven, thank you very much for 4 months. Thank you. Luck Killer, thank you very much for 3 months of support, my dear Luck Killer. Luck Killer. du sie magst. You don't like your friend? Well, I think with dog personalities, it's very difficult to capture them on camera. Like, with Gohan. For example, when I would be doing content with her, it would be more like, kind of stage kind of content, because I'm not good at capturing. Now she's against stage. Что такое? Лядочка, что случилось? Ты поранилась? Что там такое? It was probably a toy. I was scared she's hurt herself. Лялечка. Yeah, so it's very difficult to capture the personality of a dog on camera. It's difficult. So some dog personalities may be better to do that. And Justin, thank you very much for cheering. Любочка, half time, exactly. Любочка, иди сюда, хватит. We had one stream where she was sleeping for 4 hours. So we're getting slowly there. Slowly but steadily. Yeah. Ложись, лежать. Сюда. Okay, so let's do the I feel like people who have dogs are way more understanding of the situation than people who don't have dogs. Так, все, не надо, иди сюда. Не надо, иди сюда. Кто триггеры будет грызть? Не надо грызть. Давай я тебе могу дать попробовать. Почему ты твою палочку не грызешь? Смотри, что у меня есть. Хочешь это? Хочешь? Ты хочешь, не получишь. Хочешь вот это? Ты хочешь? Надо? Тебе вот это надо? Надо? Ты уверена, что надо? Или опять кинешь? Ага. О, не дать. Дать, не дать. How well trained does she seem to you? Does she seem to you like I'm not training with her at all? Because I am doing a little bit, but I feel like it doesn't come off like that. Seven of 10 is not too bad. She seems good. Really. I mean, you need to consider that she's only like 9 months old now, so she's still a puppy. For a puppy, I think she's not too bad. Yeah, she's more cuddly. Ivan is not hyper anymore. He grew out of that completely. На очень послушную девочку. She says she's not the one misbehaving. I'm the one misbehaving. That's a dog stick for her to chew on. From a pet store. No, she has already all her grown teeth. She isn't teething anymore. I just played with that toy with her, because when you like play like that, like then she's like getting interested in it again. Because when I just give it like this, she's not gonna take it. So okay, now we are going to have some brushing right now. A constant brushing with a mouth sound by a dog. It's a modern team. For sure. Stick wasn't keeping her around too long, as it seems. Ляля, не надо. Ну зачем это делать? Ну не надо. А палочку кто будет грызть? Больше не будешь палочку? Точно не будешь? Может, я ее съем? Как вкусно. Doesn't work. She's not stupid. She's like, I know what you eat. You don't eat something like that. You actually have tasty food. lange ich noch streame, wahrscheinlich nicht mehr lange, weil sie ist wirklich wach. Ich habe dann gehofft, dass sie jetzt wieder schläft, aber tja. I'm so sorry. I'm going from time to time to make streams where she's definitely at my mother's place, so we have a whole stream without interruptions. And sometimes she sleeps through the stream. Like, it depends on the stream. It depends on the day. And I think over time she's going to calm down more. I mean, she's really young yet. Okay. I'm going to brush this ear. And here. And both. Here a little bit. And here a little bit. And both. Dinky Teufelchen. Teufelchen. Тeufelchen. Ляля, хватит! Ну зачем ты это делаешь? Нельзя. Все. Ляля. Любочка. Хватит сидеть. Forget to calm her down is like impossible. So relaxing, right? Most relaxing stream I've ever done for you. Ляля is a Russian word that people sometimes use for like dolls or for little cute girls. Ляля. Dann sagt man, oh, what a Ляля, cute little girls. Or is that you Ляля when girls have like little cute dolls. So I'm calling you Ляля. I look like an ugly man dressed in, and the comment was deleted. I wanted to know. I wanted to know. Generally, the internet is such a terrible place sometimes. Like, if you didn't have any self-hatred, you're gonna get it after a few years on the internet for sure. It's a difficult place and hard to get used to. Ob ich Deutsch reden kann. Lass uns mal ein bisschen Deutsch reden. Entspanne dich. Du siehst toll aus heute. Einfach so wie du bist. Nichts tun. Du selbst zu sein ist einfach toll. Und können wir dich ein bisschen entspannen mit deinem Pinsel. Ich sehe deine ganze Seele in deinen Augen. Das ist doch das, was einen Menschen schön macht. Wenn man die Person in den Augen wiedererkennt und sie denkt, wow, ich mag es in deine Augen zu schauen. So viele Geheimnisse. Schmerz auch. Ja, die müssen leider auch durch Schmerz gehen. Das macht deine Augen so schön. Zu sehen, wie du in diesem Leben kämpfst. So ist gut. schwierig. Manchmal denkt man, dass man gar nicht mehr der ist, der man sein sollte. Doch da bist du okay. Auch das gehört zum Leben und du schlägst dich so gut. Gut, gut, gut. Es ist Zeit, sich einfach zu entspannen. Und Selbstvertrauen zu schützen. Schöpfe Selbstvertrauen aus deiner Entspannung. Erinnere dich daran, wer du bist. Du bist müde. Du musst schlafen. Sehr gut machst du das. Okay. Tak. Mr. Good Cat. Have much success in your game today. Mr. Good Cat. Enjoy your game. Enjoy your game. I wish you to win today. And feel relaxed. And have a good and calming evening and night. Good dreams later. That's good. Yeah, Levotchka is sleeping again. See? Sleepy. You can feel a little bit of ASMR too. No. No, she can experience ASMR only with her teeth. Глянчик, не хочешь? Не хочешь кисточкой? Не? Ну ладно, тогда спи. She's only experiencing ASMR with her teeth. With your teeth. Why does she look so cute? Really, she's cute. She's lovely. Relax. I wanted to pat her up her nose. I thought it's gonna be nice for her to brush, but she was like just biting it. Красавица, забавится. Да. Well, let's put the next color. Yes, that's a good idea. Okay, face cleaning is going to be number 1. There's not much in the medical bag. Let me see. They're only 2 different things, so no. Page turning number 2. Close-up attention number 3. The trigger. Face cleaning, page turning, a close-up personal attention. So there's a little devil in the background. The way she looked at me. Так. Но если не голосовать, может быть, и не будет. Если не голосовать, может, и не будет. Да. You support her. You feel a close soul. You see a fantasy, close soul, probably in English. Ledbringer. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome. 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 Welcome to the community. Welcome to the community. Welcome. not like the best camera, I think, but it's really good enough for, you know. It's a webcam, yes, it's a webcam. Yes, so basically it's C920, yes. Basically, with cameras, so it comes down to the lighting, because even if you have like a high quality camera, like even if you have a camera for like 4,000 or something, it's still down to the lighting. A friend of mine who was a photographer used to say, all those beginner photographs, they buy expensive cameras with more pixel, like bigger, but all it does is that the mistakes that they're doing is in better resolution. So all the you know, mistakes like bad lighting and no mistakes, like you can do a lot of things wrong when doing photography, and so they have just better resolution of that. And wide lens is something else. The card in the camera itself, you know, like you can have, like, for example, I don't know, 21,000 pixel or 42 or whatever. Like you can have like huge cameras, right? The sensor, exactly. So it's about the sensor, but it's just like, you know, you can have like an insanely expensive top grade camera and like a phase 1 Hasselblad, but that's not gonna bring you anywhere. Yeah, you know, you need to know, and when you know how to work with a camera, you can have like a very crappy camera and it's still gonna work. So just put time into lighting, because like especially like phone cameras also, they are actually pretty good by now, but they are very important to have enough light, because as soon as light goes down the camera dies. And like with very expensive cameras you can go up with the ISO or ISO, I don't know the English pronunciation, then you go up with that and it's gonna work. And yeah, you can't do that so good with cheaper cameras, but generally with a lot of light, like when you have a lot of light, it's gonna be fine. Even with a bad camera, it's gonna look good. It's gonna look. You need to have character in your lighting. Character in your lighting. Though I'm not the best at it, so my lighting is. I'm always unhappy with it. Always unhappy. Always unhappy. But trying my best. Trying my best. Currently, I'm looking on a green screen, and I want to make it look good. Yeah. Also, there's one thing. Like, for some reason, the camera quality of or sound quality too, like sometimes I go into videos of other people, I'm like, the sound is better, the camera quality is better, what am I doing wrong? But sometimes I'll go back into my older videos, I'm like, it's not so bad. Sometimes you judge your own camera or your own sound worse than it actually is, because with other people it's like, oh my god, this is so amazing, why does mine look like this? But very often it's just imagining things. But yeah, try out different lightings, get good, maybe a ring light, maybe 1 or 2 soft boxes, and just play around with it. I'm also always like trying to light the background, you know, separately, because if I only light myself, the background is gonna be like a little dark. So that is maybe something that you could look up into. Like, I don't know what your setup looks like. Do you have something in your channel? You can have a look. That looks good. What are you saying? Are you insane? Let me see. That looks good. Wait, they like the intro and everything. That's cool. I thought that's like an ad, but it's your intro. Have a look. Okay. That's a green screen, right? Okay. Okay, let me see. Do you have do you have the autofocus on? Or is it possible that the autofocus is focusing on something behind you? I feel like you may have not enough focus on your face, but maybe it's just... Or wait, no, the background is in sharp, so it's not my camera. So wait, let me follow you. So that's the first thing you're gonna be doing now. Now, I would suggest check out the setting with the you have in OBS. You have when you double click on your video capture device, and then video configuration, right? Then you go into Kamerasteuerung. What's that in English? I don't know. But there is an opportunity where you have to just check that your autofocus is not disabled, and then play around with settings like brightness and contrast and stuff like that. I'm not sure if you've ever been to that place, but yeah, that's an important thing to keep in mind. And maybe one thing that I find important is to the background that you're using. I usually recommend to so you could the background that you're having behind you, like the green screen, it's very sharp, and you in front of the camera, like your camera is not as sharp as the background, so give your background a little bit of a blur. That's gonna make the black background like you're sitting in a room, and it's like, you know, blur out a little bit, like, you know, as if the camera is focused on you, and the background blurs out. Because if the background looks sharper than you do, it's kind of a little bit like you can tell right away, oh, it's not completely real. So camera setting, yeah, it's probably camera setting. So definitely play with the camera setting and all that kind of stuff. That's very important, I think. That's something that I always do. Because I know how frustrating it can be when you don't know why your videos don't look as great and don't look as great and don't sound as great as other people, and no one gives you advice. Like when I started ASMR, no one's helping you. So I'm glad if I can help with stuff like that, because it can be very annoying. Plopcage, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Plopcage, 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 Plopcage. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Plopcage, Plopcage. Thank you very much for your support, my dear. Captain Italia, nothing to thank, and I think very often in the stream it's just hard to, you know, see everyone asking. I'm always happy like to give advice and stuff like that, if I can. So don't you worry about that. It's my pleasure. See Viking. See Viking. My natural voice. Thank you. Hansi Viking. Hansi Viking. Hansi Viking. Hansi Viking. Thank you for 2 months of support. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. you very much for 6 months of support. And now, yes, my dog is cute, I know. She's lovely and adorable. My dog is lovely and adorable, just like you are. Just like you are, lovely and adorable. Lovely and adorable. Bella looks comfortable. I hope. Oh my god, she's not sleeping. She's just waiting for the end of the stream. Лялечка, спи, моя хорошая. Зайка, спи. Спи, маленька. Марина, да? Ты не спишь? Маленька, ты не спишь, да? Лялечка. Ты не спишь, да? Ты не спишь, ты ждешь, пока стрим закончится, да? Ты ждешь, пока стрим закончится, да? Моя хорошая, все хорошо, да? Все хорошо, давай спи. Ну спи, маленькая, давай спи. Спать? Будешь спать? Давай, давай, спи, спи, моя. Не надо меня лизать, ну что ты? Лизатки свои. Языком вечно плескаешь. Плеск, 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 языком. Плеск, плеск, плеск. Ну что ты? Ну что ты? Поспи. It's not Lala, it's Ляля. It's a different letter. Спи. Такие реснички у тебя красивые-то. Ты не понимаешь, почему мы здесь-то? Не понимаешь. Все спит. Молодец. Спи, маленькая девочка. Спи, спи. No, she doesn't want to sleep. Wait, let me plug myself back in. Okay, so Clarissa Kitty, Clarissa Kitty, Clarissa Kitty, Clarissa, Clarissa, Clarissa. Thank you so much for your support, my dear. Clarissa Kitty. Clarissa Kitty. Clarissa. Clarissa Kitty. Clarissa Kitty. I think she's just Эй, ты чем тут занимаешься? Не надо так делать, моя хорошая. Вот это можно. Вот это. Молодец. So, right now I want to use she doesn't understand why we have to be down here and why we just don't go up there. She just doesn't get it, like, why? So we are going to have 2 pads. Yeah, but she's not really annoyed. She is just, she does have the tendency to look annoyed a lot of the time. Лялечка, я тебе действую на нервы? Well, maybe you're right. Maybe she is annoyed. She's so cute. A very calm stream, yes, that's what you missed, Magno. Such a perfect stream, you're going to be so sad you've missed that. But we are going to take this pad, one pad, and then the other pad. Let's see. Okay. Okay, and now we are going to use those pads. Okay, so you can see I have those 2 pads. They have plain surface and surface with some wheels in it. See? Different surfaces. And with this one I made the one wet, and here the one the clear one. What I'm going to be doing right now, I'll be coming a little bit closer, and I will be carefully down just a little bit, playing with your feet. Let me close your eyes, please. Would you? And I will just clean the surface of your eyelids, up your brow, just a little bit with the brow. It actually feels good to brush it up. And then the other one, also very high. That should feel nice, calming. And then underneath your eye, carefully. underneath your eye. Dear Ridiculous, thank you so much for the 777 bits. Ridiculous. For some reason, my. Okay, now. Ridiculous. 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 Let me brush that like that. Clean your eyes a little bit. Then I'm going to take both pads and just put them right here. Clean a little bit your eyes. So relaxing, calming, isn't it? Oh, coming closer, coming a little bit closer, and just really this relaxing and calming kind of treatment for your face. It's a very, very calming treatment. I enjoy when someone gives me like a facial treatment, and then they usually clean the face with pads like this. I think that is insanely relaxing. Just brush and brush. Okay. And just close your eyes again. Just going to brush down, especially here with your eyelashes. Just a little bit, just like that. Then here on this side as well. Так, just down your eye, and then both of your eyes. Down, just going down your eyes. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good the way now. That sounds like that can be very relaxing as well. They can be that one moment that actually causes you to tingle, and then you just can't stop any longer. And down, down. Come a little bit. Just this eye right now. Just going to clean out this, to clean this eye a little bit. Just a little teeny tiny bit. Do you enjoy the eye cleaning? Now please look up, and I'm just going to go underneath the eye like that. Does it feel good? Right? I personally think that is really the best kind of trigger. Do you like it? Yeah. Now close your eyes again, if you don't mind. Okay, now I'm going to down, 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 and relax, relax, and both of your eyes at the same time. Please let it just smooth you, relax you, calm you. Entspanne dich. Jetzt werden wieder nur ein Auge, nur ein Auge. Only one eye for now. Only one eye. Then spread the other eye for now. Du das eine Auge hier erst und dann die andere Seite. Die andere Seite. side, the other side, другую сторону. Да. Ой, молодец. Very good. There is a little devil in the background. But at least we've gotten some more stream time. One good trigger. Что это тут такое? Ты рядышком хочешь лечь? Рядышком. She wants to be a little closer to us. I want to be a little closer to you. I want to be seen and loved and feel also loved by 4,500 people. Send love to Любочку. Для Леночка. Сейчас тебе все любовь будут посылать. Send love to this dog. Любочка, смотри. Смотри. Yeah, send love to her. Yeah. She deserves all the love there is. Так. Now I'm going to take cotton pads. No, that is sticks, cotton sticks. Okay, I'm going to take 2 of them, and also okay. And I'm going to come closer, and I will be using them to clean around your eye, just around your eye here, and just around your eye there. Да можно. Touch. Ой. And now she has a treat that I still have down here, so she can have that. It's dried, some dried meat. Let me cook a little bit here. And then taking the other one. Немножечко. And the other eye. And I actually like this this a little bit blurry kind of from the water. It's a little blurry now, and I actually like this. I think it has some nice atmosphere to it. So I'm going to be clearing around your eye like this, using this pad. Tuck, tuck, tuck. And then here. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Thank you, my dear Dutch, for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate your support. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate it. And Plump Cage, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Ляля, хватит. Хватит. Хватит, я сказала. Буку. Буку. Ты наглеешь. Ты тут устроилась. Ты тут тебя приходит. Ой, что собака, буба. Ушки, носик, ушко. Давай, кусай, кусай. Не будешь кусать? Не будешь, да? Ich ärgere sie nicht, wir spielen. Mit den Händen. Man sagt zwar, man soll das nicht, weil sie dann Hände beißen, aber die tun das nicht. Sie beißt keine Hände. So, we have reached the personal attention goal, but I think before we start that one, I'm going to actually maybe that's not gonna be good enough. Животы больше есть. Okay. And oh my god, this is so relaxing, isn't it? This is so relaxing. Hugo Boss, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Let me relax you through this very, 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 very blurry screen. Be in the world of your dreams right now. Beautiful calmness. I want you to... Нельзя сюда, собака. Ты моя красавица. Ты моя красавица, самая красивая пшенька на свете. So, let me now remove this. Yeah, now, I think now we're getting there. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Yeah. Так. Любочка. Ты что здесь делаешь, моя собачка? We have reached closer personal attention, but as we were setting the goal, we didn't decide who is going to give you closer personal attention. So, give some closer personal attention. Yeah, here. And there. So, Dog Pal is petting your ear. She's very she's also making some mouth sounds while she's doing so. She's multi-capable like this. You are wonderful. You're a wonderful human being. Every dog could be only happy to have you as their keeper. I have already a keeper and she's not gonna let me go. Other way, I would have been your dog. Yes, but she's not gonna let me go, so but I'm going to pet your ears here. Oh, just a little bit ear petting, right? You're so sweet. Ты моя собачка. Ты моя хорошая собачка. Let me Все, сиди тут, хорошо? She's only listening to me when I speak Russian. No, she's not listening to me at all. Яночка, будешь вот это читать? На. Последний триггер сделаю и все. Okay, where do I have the mouse? Here. Молодец. Хорошая девочка. Умничка. Ты мое золотце. Молодец. Окей. Фертик. Твой Вильен. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Wait, let me just move a little bit. Твой Вильен. Немецкий не очень. На русском с ним разговариваю. Твой Вильен. Твой Вильен. Твой Вильен. Твой Вильен. Твой Вильен. Твой Вильен. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. Oh, she's trying to escape. So thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it very, 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 very much. Thank you for being so, what's the word, compassionate about me today. I wish I would have been in a better mood. But thank you very, very, very much for cheering me up. Thank you, my dear. And the Madden Cakes, danke dir für den cheer. Dankeschön. Wowchka, thank you very much for the gift of sub. Thank you. So she's getting a little wilder. She's getting a little wilder, so we are going to have to hurry up with the close up personal tension. Make very intense in a short time. So, my dear, today I'm going to help you to relax. Very, very quickly. Ignore any noises, any sneezes outside from this ASMR. Don't let yourself be distracted. Don't let yourself be distracted by the little devil going around here. She's awake now. It's okay, I'm here to take care of it. Relax. I'm here to take care of it. I'm here to take care of it. Please relax, my dear. Так, может быть, ты вот отсюда уйдешь? I want you to relax, my dear. Sunshine. So the trick is going to be very short. We are going to continue tomorrow. Right at the beginning of the stream, we're going to have closer personal attention because she's already crying, so that's not a very relaxing thing, and I need to go out with her too. So, thank you very much for your support. You're the best. Thank you very much. Sleep well.